Okay, so on to the next track in Haynes's Intoxicating Melody Enigmas, which has been absolutely beautiful so far. We've only reacted to 2, and this is the 3rd, but the music has been beautiful, so calming. Absolutely love it. For those of you who are only joining now, go back to the beginning of the series. We've already done 2, so go and catch up on those 2, and just follow the progression of this series, because it looks like it's going to be absolutely beautiful. This one over here is Eva Cassidy, Autumn Leaves. Never heard of this artist, never heard of this song. So, like I said in the beginning of my series, in the very first reaction, I said that I absolutely love new artists and I love new songs from around the world. So this is a journey of new music, which is absolutely fantastic. Before we even get started, just want to let you guys know, 535, there's 5 more there's 5 more slots left, right? For December, we're going up until 31st. Alright, because somebody wanted a mini-series on the 31st for New Year. I granted them that, and I thought, you know what, let's just fill up the in-between slots. So there's 5, so if you feel so inclined and it's within your means to order a mini-series for December, please do go down to the pinned comment, and you can click on that link over there. And then we've got the entire December completely booked, where there'll be a mini-series every single day, which I think will be absolutely amazing. It'll just be an amazing month of content. So anyway, link down in the pinned comment. Let's rock and roll. Eva Cassidy, Autumn Leaves, and see what we got. I love that everything has this guitar and piano, mellow vibes.
The falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves of red and gold. I see your summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long.
It's such a beautiful song. Oh my god. I feel like I should be listening to the song like staring out a window where there's like rain and you see these droplets coming down the window. It's like it's got that sort of feel. I love the fact that she's using, I love it when artists actually use the sort of like the seasonal metaphor for life and the seasonal metaphor for relationships in their songs, because I think it's so beautiful and it's so transient to a certain degree that, you know, it's actually the representation of a relationship that was blooming and beautiful in the summer and everything was glowing and bright, and then it gets to like the darker time, the darker season, where it falls apart or something happens to that partner and things like that, and then the resemblance of autumn and the leaves dying, like it's dying and falling, but there's a beauty in that as well, right? There's a beauty in that. It's kind of like saying that there was something beautiful that is dying, right? So even these leaves is red and gold, which red means sort of like strife and tragedy, and gold meaning beautiful and preciousness, right? Even that is actually still resembled in the leaves, and those things are falling, but eventually those leaves will go brown and completely die, right? And using that to sort of depict the sort of the journey of a relationship, using the seasonal elements to do that. And then after the fall, after autumn comes winter, right, where it's cold and dark and isolated, you know what I mean, and rainy in certain parts of the world. Here it's not, but beautiful. Her voice, absolutely gorgeous. This kind of sort of intimate setting type thing with just an acoustic guitar, you know that is down my alley. You know that's some of my favorite performances ever. So yeah, this is definitely just absolutely you barking up the right tree here, man.
Old winter song, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall,
the piano as well, beautiful, man. Oh, you can give it to me all day, man. All day you can give this to me, man.
since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling.
When the autumn leaves fall.
When autumn leaves start to fall.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful writing as well. I miss you the most, my darling, when the autumn leaves start to fall. When the leaves start to fall. All right, it resembles specifically that time of year, that kind of season, resembles the warmth in a relationship. You know, it's that kind of feeling like getting cozied up, which is kind of, kind of depicts a relationship. This warm, beautiful, like looking out the cabin window, right, in the middle of autumn, and sharing the most intimate moments there. It's kind of been depicted in that way. But it's beautiful. So it's like, I miss you most of all when the autumn leaves start to fall. And it's like not before, so not in the very, very bright times, right? And not in the very dark times, which would be resembled by summer and winter. That's not when I miss you the most. I miss you always, right? But it's in between those. It's in between the good and the bad times. It's basically what she's trying to say. It's in between the good and the bad times, when we sit, like when we right there, in the middle, sort of weathering the storm together, the storms together, and the good and the bad. That's actually a very, very good way of writing it, in terms of it being in between the two seasons, where it's basically saying, I'm willing, when I'm with you, I can handle both. I prefer being in the middle over here of good and bad times. That's at least how I'm seeing it. I'm not entirely sure if I'm unpackaging it well enough, but it's a great thing to actually ponder on, right, with the autumn, as to why that is the moment that she misses the most. I just think it's because of that, in the middle of good and bad, in the middle of the cold and the very hot, right, so the passion and the hard times. It's that moment of just comfortability, the moment of companionship where it feels warm, is resembled by autumn, I think.
I miss you most of all,
okay, so I think a better way to actually explain that is I miss you most of all when autumn leaves start to fall is because she knows it's going to be a cold winter without you. Do you know what I mean? I think that is actually the resemblance of that line over there. Is that when the autumn leaves start to fall, right? I know that I'm going into a dark place because you're not with me. Okay, so forget about what I said before. I think that's the perfect explanation for that line. You guys let me know what you think down below. That was absolutely beautiful. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.